I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. Let's keep firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Hey, good morning, Rooted Men, and happy Tuesday morning. Chilly outside, but the sun is shining. Beautiful out, beautiful out. I think we were below 20 degrees today, like 18 or 19. A little bit chilly for the morning here at the end of November. Let me bring my microphone a little closer. All right, how about now? How about now? Can you hear me? Wow. I don't understand the issues I've been having lately with this microphone, but testing. 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test. Can you hear me? Oh. Well, Pastor, yeah, it's good. Just echoes. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Pastor Grigsby, I can't wait until you're helping me do this. This is frustrating. All right, I hope you can hear me. I gotta go get through this. Sorry about the confusion. In the latter part of the 20th century, time management became a big thing, and Franklin Covey began to develop some principles about how to properly manage your time, but more than that, how to manage your life, right? Start with a mission statement for your life. Kind of like one of the key phrases was keeping the end in mind. The idea is when we get older, like a guy like me, or even older than I am, are you going to end up living with regrets because the things you could have, would have, should have done you didn't do because you were so caught up in the rat race of life you didn't actually meet your own goals, your own objectives? It's a principle that Jesus taught as well. What good is it if a man gains the whole world but forfeits his very soul? The idea is this world, our sinful flesh, the devil, would want to distract us and get us focused on things other than what we should be focused on. Paul is in prison, and we haven't made a big deal out of the fact that 1st and 2nd Timothy are prison letters. He's writing from Rome in prison to Timothy. But listen to what he says. For I am already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time has come for my departure. I know it's going to end. I know I'm getting closer and closer to the day in which I'm going to be martyred for the faith. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing. I have run the race. In Acts chapter 20, the disciples don't want Jesus to go, or don't want Paul to go to Jerusalem. And Paul says, I don't care about my life, but the one thing I have to do is finish the race and finish the tasks that God has given me to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters in Christ, as we think about the end in mind, keeping the end in mind, despite all the things going on in our society, all the political pondering and pandering that's going on, everything getting politicized, wondering what's true and what's really true, staying focused that men, you are created by a good Father, and he has designed you with a purpose. Not just a purpose that gets fulfilled in the kingdom of this world, but one that gets fulfilled in his kingdom. And as we keep the end in mind, don't we want at the end of all of this race, this journey, to say that we fought the good fight and we ran the race? We were neck and neck running the very thing that God had created us to do. We didn't get sidetracked and distracted by all the other things, all the squirrels that might be out there. So men, I invite you to today, what's your end? If there was an end in mind. I think Covey said it this way. If you could be a fly on the wall watching your funeral and listening to people talk about you and your life, what would you want them to be saying about you? And as you begin to jot those things down and think about those things from God's kingdom's perspective, then the only other question is, are you doing it today? Are you doing those things today so that they will be talked about then? If we go the whole thing like, well, I can't right now, but maybe sometime, maybe sometime, maybe sometime, well, sometime never comes, and then you're 70, 80, 90 years old going, wish I could have, would have, could have, would have, right? So, brothers, I just want you to realize that sometimes we got to get our sights off the kingdom of this world, and we've got to make sure that all the stuff going on hasn't distracted us and gotten our lives focused in a direction that's unworthy of what Christ has called us to do. Paul's in prison, about to die, and he is certain, as he reflects back, that he has run the race, that he has fought the good fight. And I invite us into that same race and into that same fight. So that's what I have for you today. Bobby Roop, good morning. Sorry about the sound issues, guys. There's Brian Flaming. All right. Blessings on your day. Make it a firmly rooted day, and may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.